asked me whether I want to do something or not, and I said 5 minutes left.
Test it. All right, hey, we're back on the air. Welcome back to Spirit Nation Radio. I'm Chandler Morrison.
And I'm Brent Hurst.
Sorry for the delay. We had to switch networks out. There early today, just call it a day because it's been a long day for boys basketball, anyways.
Girls basketball too.
Yeah. I mean,
inbound to start it. Indians have come back on the court. Dempsey is the only Indian out shooting a little bit. Everybody else is in the huddle. You can imagine Coach Smith is not very happy.
I don't know if he's not happy as much as he is saying, all right, y'all done bad. Let's just not be bad. Let's just get better. That's the only ultimate goal in this half is to get better.
If I were Coach Smith, I'd say our goal is to get this back to a 20-point game because the lead right now is 52-18, which is a 34-point lead. And if I were Coach Smith, I'd be saying, let's get this back to 20.
Yeah, that's your goal for the day. You just got to be playing for a moral victory today.
Yeah.
There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it.
Mm-mm.
So
now we're just kind of waiting for the clock to run down to 0 and the referees to indicate that it's about ready, and I am down to 10% battery life, so we might actually be off the air quicker than we thought.
And it's going to be a rough day. And we'll try to go as long as we can right now. 52-18 is your score as we start the second half.
My phone has never been a hot spot before, and it's already down to 9% since I said 10%.
Yes.
It doesn't know what's happening. 7:53 to go. Lake Wells around the perimeter. Tried to take it inside. Slips. Manages to pass it inside. Oh, misses. Rebound to Hudson. Gives it to Bartley. Back to Hudson. Sets up in the midcourt. Outside to Nunley. Dempsey underneath. Dempsey with the 2. 52-20. Good start for the Indians.
We've been needing that all game.
Around the perimeter are Lake Wells. Long 3. Just off the iron. Rebound by Hudson. He'll attempt to bring it cross court. Oh, 2 Lake Wells players stopped him. Cordell back to defend, but unable to. The two-pointer is good. Lake Wells up 54-20 with 7:05 to go in the third quarter.
Nunley gets the ball. He'll give it to Cordell, still in the backcourt. Needs to get across. It'll be fumbled away pretty much. And they'll take it back. And Bartley will come. He'll give it to Dempsey for the layup. Second chance Sanford gets the layup after he missed the first one.
54-22 the score now. 6 minutes, 44 to go in the quarter.
Comes Lake Wells, and the three is no good. Squatch County will rebound. Noah Bartley gives it to Al Cutson coming up the court.
And that will be a blocking foul, I believe. Dempsey will shoot two. No? Hudson will shoot two.
Hudson going in the paint there, trying to get it done.
54-22 the score before Hudson's two free throw attempts. Interesting. 6:28 to go. Hudson's first free throw attempt falls. And his second up and no good. So the score is now 54-23 with 6.5 to go in the quarter. Dempsey tried to tip a pass. Almost tipped it into the wrong basket. Lake Wells, through all of the commotion that just happened under the basket, are able to retain possession, pass it back out.
Oregon on the perimeter trying to slow this game down as much as they can. Run the time off the clock.
Passing cross court. Heard a whistle. And Coach Smith saying thank you. So Sequatchie County will inbound.
Next game after us is Sale Creek and Grundy, I believe, and both of those teams are already here.
Oh, good job by the Indians to get up court. Foul called against... Foul called against Lake Wells as the basketball hits the leg of our chair, or leg of our table, excuse me.
And my feet.
And your feet. That's why you should play soccer, Chandler. Moments like these. Hudson inbound.
Foul. Riley Dempsey will go to the line. He'll shoot two. Missed the first one. If you're going to win, if you're going to get moral victories here, you got to have those free throws.
Yeah.
Those are free points.
Hence. Emphasis on the word free.
Free.
Libre. Yeah. Fly. Free.
It gets the second. Lake Wells inbounds it. Rushes up the court.
Lead is cut to 30. Yes, I did say that right. Inside, no. Blocked, up. Second chance, good. 56-24 the score now. 5.5 to go in the quarter.
Back up to a 32-point lead.
Oh, Cordell passes right into the arms of a Lake Wells player. And between him and another Lake Wells player, they get a two-pointer. 58-24. Up court quickly. No, stopped in the backcourt is Cordell. Hudson underneath. No, back out. Cordell outside. Dempsey underneath. Gets the two. 58-24. 58-26, I'm sorry. Four minutes 50. 4 minutes 48. Lake Wells player was on the ground with the ball, and there will be timeout called. So 4:47 to go in the quarter. Timeout is called. I'm checking battery life. Still at 9%.
We might make it through it.
What in the world is Coach Smith saying to them in the huddle right now?
I think he's just saying, all right, you scored some points. Let's keep getting it down. Keep cutting at the lead, We may not get even close to where they are right now, but let's keep cutting the lead.
Yeah.
And right now it's at 32 points.
Like easily. Long inbound. Underneath the pass, Dempsey almost broke it up. Not quite able to. Cordell knocks it out of bounds. Lake Wells to inbound again. And after going around the perimeter, alley-oop is almost good. Not quite. Dempsey with a long pass to Bartley coming up.
Bartley.
And
He's double teamed. Gives it to Hudson.
Hudson
back
like,
to Bartley.
It almost seems like Lake Wells are playing with 10 players. Every single time it's been a double team. I mean, they're just dominating. 58-26 the score, 4:14 to go in the quarter. Dempsey out to Nunley. To Cordell around the perimeter, to Bartley in the corner. To Nunley. And foul will be called on Lake Wells, number 5. And that'll be his 4th, unless it was on someone else. No, his 3rd.
Cordell in the corner. Goes around the perimeter. No, it goes inside with it to Dempsey, and Dempsey tries to get the 2 points, and he does.
Lead back to 30, 58-28. Lake Wells leads, 3:50 to go.
When the Indians get the ball to Dempsey, he almost just takes it in every play. He's only had one where he hasn't. As the 3 goes down for Lake Wells.
Good 3 by Lake Wells. 61-28 the score.
Bartley has it. He'll try to come up court with it. Finally get across the half-court line.
Hudson comes inside, gives it to Dempsey underneath. Dempsey gets a 2.
And Dempsey fighting back a little bit here.
Dempsey's not happy. Long 3 by Lake Wells. Hits the iron, bounces out. Rebound by Lake Wells also, though. He'll step out of bounds, and it will be Indians' ball. Lake Wells sub a few players, and Lawson coming in for Dempsey. 3:14 to go in the quarter, 61-30 the score. %7 battery left.
Nunley with the 3, and it's good.
Lead is cut back into the 20s.
Oh, it's just a 2, sorry.
Long 2 then. 29 points, the lead, 61-32.
Oh, man.
That'll be a foul called on... Be a foul called on Sequatchie County. I believe on... Well, they've not changed the... Oh, that'll be on Cordell. I'm sorry. That'll be his 3rd. Sequatchie's 1st of the half. Either a long 2 or a short 3. Couldn't tell. Either way, bounces out. Sequatchie rebounds. Lake Wells and Sequatchie will inbound right in front of their own bench. Cordell gets it almost underneath, stolen away by Lake Wells. Lake Wells quickly up court, underneath, shot up, no good. Sequatchie rebounds. Bartley being double teamed. Gets it to Cordell, also being double teamed. Gets it back to Bartley, nobody on him.
Intercepted by Lake Wells.
Almost to Nunley.
The Highlanders coming up the court.
And shot no good, foul. 2:03 to go, shooting 2. Or Lake Wells. Oh, no. Sequatchie inbound. No, timeout, Sequatchie, I'm sorry. Chandler, I think we'd probably just better go off the air after this quarter. That way it's a good, clean place to stop. %7. Chandler's trying to motion strange things at me, and apparently it meant %. See Sail Creek ready to get on with their game after ours is over here. again tomorrow. I believe the girls play at 3:30. Do the Lady Indians right? Girls game.
I'll check.
I believe the girls game is at 3:30, and then the guys game is immediately following.
Yes, tomorrow Sequatchie County girls play at 3:30, and the boys play right after at 5. Those opponents for the girls is CSAS, and for the guys it is Whitwell. Good to see that game.
Yeah.
I might actually have to come and watch that game. What?
I hope we dominate Whitwell.
I do too, but it should be a good game because these two teams don't usually play.
No. After Whitwell quit playing Sequatchie in football, Sequatchie said, "Nuh-uh."
Yeah. So good to see. It'll be good to see that game again.
If y'all wanted to know how that went down, that's exactly what it was, word for word. We said, "Nuh-uh." Minute 50 to go. Lake Wells just kind of passing around the perimeter lazily. 3 up, no good, off the rim. Rebound to Bartley. To Cordell. Passes up to Bartley. And over to Hudson. Oh, off the face of a Lake Wells defender into the hands of Lawson, who gets a 2. 61-34 the score, a minute and a half to go in this quarter. Passing around the perimeter. Ball touched out of bounds by Hudson. Lake Wells will inbound. And checking in for the Indians, other Lawson and... Who is that, Chandler? And Riley French. No, not Riley. I'm sorry. That's his sister. It's his first name. Tanner French. Used to Riley Dempsey. That's where I got that. Mixed him up. Or got him combined. Passing around the perimeter lazily, or Lake Wells just looking for an open shot. Almost got the 2. Almost got the 3. Then almost touched in for a 2. Bounced out. Rebound to Lake Wells. Around the perimeter again. Back underneath. No good for the basket, and Lawson on the rebound. Trying their best to get it up to the front court. Almost unable to. Bartley does get it up to the front court. It is touched out of bounds by a Lake Wells player. 41 seconds to go in the quarter. 61-34 your score. Lake Wells still lead. Down to 6% battery. Bartley. Oh, tries to give a clever pass, intercepted by Lake Wells. Breakaway 2, good. 30 seconds to go in the quarter. 63-34 the score. Oh, Lawson tries to pass it. Ball taken out of his hands by a Lake Wells player. Up 2 is good, but the referee says no basket. Call a foul on Lake Wells for that. It'll be their 6th of the half. Sequatchie will inbound from the... No. They'll call a Sequatchie foul on that shot. Lake Wells player will shoot 2. First free throw is up. Not yet. There it goes. He's up. And no good. That was apparently strange. They counted the basket. That's what happened. They counted the basket. 17 seconds to go, and Lake Wells will inbound in front of the Sequatchie bench after an awry pass. Inbounds. 16 seconds to go in this quarter. 12 seconds. Passing around the perimeter.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4,
around
3, and the 3 is
no
good as time expires here in the third quarter. And we're going to have to go here. We don't have enough battery power to last us the rest of the game. But your final score, or your third period score here is 65-34. Lake Wells, Florida Highlanders. Nice name there. Of course, their score was higher than ours, so you can call them the Highlanders.
Chandler's with the puns today.
Anyways, this has been your radio broadcast. Tomorrow, like we said, Sequatchie County play back-to-back at 3:30 and 5. First the girls, then the boys. And we'll be sure to tweet and put this final score on Facebook here shortly. But we're going to go out there right now. I'm Chandler Morrison.
And I'm Brett Hurst.
And this has been Spirit Nation Radio. Go Indians, and God bless.